Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of chronic pain, no matter how many treatments you try? Do you feel frustrated and exhausted from relying on medications that offer minimal relief? What if there was a simple, natural solution that could help you feel better in just a few days? Imagine being able to relieve joint, back, or neck pain without resorting to pills, injections, or complicated procedures. Hard to believe, right? But it's true. In today's video, we're going to explore an incredibly effective, natural remedy that could be the solution you've been searching for: foot patches. While it may sound surprising, this ancient technique has stood the test of time and is still incredibly relevant today. Foot patches work by targeting the pain, inflammation, and poor circulation right at the soles of your feet. And what's even better, the powerful ingredients in these patches, such as capsaicin, salicylates, and menthol, work wonders to relieve pain by improving blood circulation, stimulating energy flow, and even boosting your body's natural painkillers, endorphins. These patches don't just cover up the pain. They address the root cause by enhancing blood flow and reducing inflammation right at the source. Throughout this video, you'll discover exactly how to apply these patches for maximum effectiveness. I'll guide you step by step, so you know exactly how long to leave them on and when to expect noticeable results. Plus, I'll share some simple lifestyle changes you can make to amplify their benefits. Whether you're dealing with knee pain, shoulder stiffness, or neck discomfort, this easy-to-apply solution could be the game changer you've been waiting for. And stay with us, because we're going to share tips and tricks to optimize your healing journey. Things that could make all the difference in how you feel and function. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means everything to me, and if you find this video helpful, please like and share it with others. Together, we can spread these life-changing tips. Now, if you like what you're about to learn, drop a 1 in the comments below. If you feel like this topic isn't for you, please leave a 0, and let me know how I can improve and create even better videos for you in the future. Let's get started. After dedicating over 30 years of my life to medical practice, I've come to realize something truly profound. The solutions to chronic pain are often simpler than we believe, yet they're so often overlooked. Throughout my career, I've encountered countless patients, and I've witnessed firsthand how the right methods can transform lives. One of the most surprising and life-changing methods I've found is the foot patch. I know what you're thinking. It sounds almost too simple, right? How could something as unconventional as placing a patch on your feet help relieve chronic pain in areas like your knees or back? I'll admit, I was skeptical at first too. I questioned it, as many of you might be now. But after seeing the astounding results in thousands of patients, I can honestly say this method has proven to be one of the most effective treatments for chronic pain that I've ever encountered. This is not just some quick-fix remedy. It's a true solution, and it has already brought relief to many seniors who were once on the brink of losing hope. But here's the thing. You don't need to wait for an appointment. You don't need to rush to the pharmacy. You can start this life-changing method from the comfort of your own home. In just 5 minutes, you can begin your journey toward a pain-free life. I'll never forget the day I met 83-year-old Mr. Thomas Carter in my office. A man who had been suffering from debilitating back pain for over 20 years. "Doctor," he said to me, his eyes filled with both desperation and hope, "I've tried everything, but after using the foot patches for just 2 weeks, I no longer need my cane. My wife says I look younger now." His words stayed with me. How could something so simple cause such a drastic change? How is this possible, when so many other treatments for chronic pain fail? Well, the truth is, most conventional treatments only focus on masking the pain. Painkillers dull the pain, but they don't address the root cause. Injections might provide temporary relief by targeting inflammation, but they don't bring the body back to a state of balance and healing. The foot patch method is entirely different. It works in harmony with the body's natural interconnectedness. Every part of our body is linked, and the soles of our feet, in particular, serve as a powerful control center for our entire body. When we place the foot patch on specific areas of our feet, it stimulates these key points, helping restore balance and alleviate pain. This simple technique taps into the body's innate healing power. And the best part? It's easy, affordable, and comes with virtually no side effects. It's not just about living without pain, it's about regaining the joy of everyday life. By the end of this video, I'll show you how you can reclaim your life and start living pain-free, just as so many others have. One story that stands out to me is that of Mr. David Miller, an 85-year-old man from Chicago. For 25 years, David endured excruciating knee osteoarthritis. By the time he came to my office, he was confined to a wheelchair, both knees badly swollen, and even the thought of standing for a few minutes seemed like an insurmountable challenge. He'd already undergone 3 surgeries and received 20 injections, but nothing had worked. He was at his wit's end, having lost all hope of ever regaining the ability to walk without pain. I suggested the foot patch method, even though I knew it sounded far-fetched. "Why put patches on my feet for knee pain?" David asked, understandably skeptical. I told him, "Just give it a try for 3 weeks. What do you have to lose?" 3 weeks later, David walked into my office on his own 2 feet, no wheelchair in sight. He was practically glowing with a newfound vitality. "Doctor, a miracle happened," he said, his voice filled with disbelief and joy. At first, I didn't feel much of a difference, but by the 10th day, the pain in my knees had decreased significantly. By the 3rd week, the pain was nearly gone. I watched as David took a 30-minute walk every morning, tending to his garden, and enjoying time with his grandchildren. For the first time in 25 years, he was living a normal life again. And it wasn't just relief from pain, it was a return to the simple pleasures of life that he thought he had lost forever. Seeing his grandchildren's faces light up when they saw their grandpa back on his feet, walking and playing with them, was nothing short of a miracle. "Grandpa looks younger," they exclaimed. The foot patch didn't just heal his knees, it restored his life. Then there's Ms. Carol Thompson, a 72-year-old woman from Chicago who had been suffering from a herniated disc for more than a decade. Her pain was so severe that she once walked into the clinic with a cane, unable to stand up straight. But after just 3 days of using the foot patches, she walked out without her cane. Her doctor was in shock. Initially, she too was skeptical, but the results were undeniable. While her experience was incredibly quick, most patients begin to notice significant improvement within 2 weeks of using the patches. Over 80% of patients experience noticeable pain relief within just 2 weeks, and many find that their pain continues to decrease over time. Even if the changes aren't as dramatic as Ms. Thompson's, the vast majority of people see a meaningful reduction in their chronic pain, helping them live with greater ease and joy. These stories are just a few of the many transformations I've witnessed. And the best part is that anyone can begin this journey today. If you or a loved one has been struggling with chronic pain, don't wait any longer. Start using the foot patches and see for yourself how simple changes can lead to profound healing. The road to a pain-free life is shorter than you think. Let's explore this miracle of healing together and uncover how it can change your life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Mr. Robert Harris, a 79-year-old man from Dallas, had spent years battling chronic shoulder pain. The pain was so severe, particularly from his frozen shoulder, that even simple tasks became nearly impossible. He couldn't lift his arm to wash his hair or get dressed, and the thought of picking up his grandchildren was something he simply couldn't imagine. It was as if the pain had taken away the joy of his daily life, leaving him helpless and frustrated. But after just 2 weeks of using the foot patches, something miraculous happened. Robert could raise his arms again without agony. He could move with ease, and he was able to do something he thought he'd never be able to do again: play badminton with his grandchildren. Watching his grandchildren's smiles as they played together filled his heart with pure joy, a reminder that life can still surprise us, even in our later years. Then there's Ms. Ruth Carter, a 72-year-old woman from Detroit, who had been fighting the battle of rheumatoid arthritis for over 4 decades. 4 years, her fingers were so swollen and painful that even the most basic tasks, like using chopsticks or sewing, became completely unthinkable. She felt as though her body was betraying her, and the constant pain was draining the joy out of her life. Doctors told her she would have to endure this for the rest of her life, that there was no solution, no hope. But Ruth didn't give up, and after just 3 weeks of using the foot patches, she was amazed at the transformation. The improvement in her fingers was nothing short of miraculous. She was able to pick up a needle and thread again, stitching clothes for her grandchildren with joy. Initially, she had only hoped to find relief for her knee pain, but to her surprise, her finger joints, which had caused her years of torment, improved as well. This is a perfect example of how the foot patch method works its magic, helping to heal the body holistically from the inside out, even in places that seemed beyond hope. So, what makes the foot patch method so incredibly effective? It all comes down to the body's natural interconnectedness. The soles of our feet are not just a base to carry us around. They are like a tiny universe, connected to every single part of our body. Think about it. There are over 7,000 nerve endings in the soles of our feet, and these nerves are directly linked to every organ and area of the body. In Eastern medicine, this is known as reflexology, a practice that stimulates specific points on the feet to enhance the function of corresponding body parts. For example, the center of the sole corresponds with the spine, the inner arch with the spine, the outer arch with the arms and legs, and the area near the toes is linked to the shoulders. It's incredible to think that something as simple as the soles of our feet holds the power to heal and rejuvenate us. One particular point, the Yangchen point, holds even more significance. Located slightly above the center of the sole, this point is believed to be the primary energy point for the kidneys in traditional Eastern medicine. The Yangchen point is crucial for controlling pain and inflammation throughout the body. When a patch is placed on this point, it works like magic, improving energy circulation and reducing inflammation, especially in the joints and muscles. It's as though the body is awakened, the energy flows more freely, and you feel like yourself again. Even in Western medicine, the importance of the soles of the feet is recognized. The soles are where blood circulation begins and ends throughout the body. Since the feet are the farthest from the heart, blood naturally pools here before circulating back up. Stimulating the soles is vital for promoting better blood flow and overall vitality. It's fascinating that something as simple as massaging or applying pressure to the soles can impact our entire body in such a profound way. The feet are also the natural collectors of harmful substances in the body, due to the effects of gravity. These toxins and waste products build up in the feet, and when we stimulate the soles, they are expelled, helping to cleanse the body. This natural detoxification is key to reducing inflammation and promoting overall health. Another significant factor is the skin on the soles of the feet. It's thinner than on most parts of the body, which allows the medicinal ingredients in the foot patches to be absorbed more efficiently. The area around the Yangchen point, in particular, has little fat and is rich in blood vessels. This means that when you apply the foot patch, the active ingredients are quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, circulating throughout the body and targeting areas of pain and inflammation. It's truly a powerful, simple solution that taps into the body's healing abilities. As we age, we often think that pain and discomfort are just part of getting older. But stories like Robertson Ruth's remind us that with the right tools, hope is never out of reach. Sometimes, the simplest solutions can bring the most extraordinary changes. The active ingredients in foot patches, capsaicin, salicylates, and menthol, are not just simple components. They are the unsung heroes that work relentlessly to offer relief to your aching body. Once you apply these patches, the ingredients are quickly absorbed through the soles of your feet, entering your bloodstream. From there, they travel to the places where the pain is the most unbearable, focusing their healing powers on the areas suffering from inflammation and discomfort. A groundbreaking study from Harvard Medical School in 2022 revealed an incredible connection between reflexology and the body's healing process. The research showed that stimulating the feet could help alleviate tension in other parts of the body by activating the fascia, a connective tissue network that links every part of your body. The beauty of the system is that when you stimulate just one area, it sets off a cascade of positive effects across the whole body. Imagine how powerful that can be. Foot stimulation also triggers the production of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. This is why so many patients find themselves experiencing immediate relief once the foot patch is applied. Within just 15 minutes, endorphin levels can surge by up to 40%. This is the body's miraculous way of healing itself. But the benefits don't stop there. The foot patch is a game changer for blood circulation, especially for seniors or those suffering from poor circulation. Capsaicin, one of its main ingredients, has a profound effect on blood vessels, helping them dilate and allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach the damaged tissues that need them the most. This is crucial for joint health, as poor circulation often exacerbates joint pain and stiffness. Salicylates, another powerhouse ingredient in the patch, work similarly to aspirin, combating inflammation and offering much-needed relief. The menthol component adds a soothing, cooling effect, numbing the pain almost instantly, making it a truly powerful tool for pain management. However, to get the most out of the foot patch, it's important to follow the instructions carefully. Applying the patch in the wrong place or at the wrong time could prevent you from experiencing the full range of benefits. For knee pain, place the patch slightly below the center of the sole, near the heel. This area, known as the Achilles point, is where you can feel the most impact. Be sure to apply the patch to both feet for maximum benefit, even if you only have pain in one knee. For back pain, the ideal spot is in the center of the foot, where the arch dips naturally. This is referred to as the lower back point, and it's essential for relieving the tension and strain in your lower back. To enhance the effect, consider adding another patch to the heel. Shoulder pain can be targeted by applying the patches just below the big toe and pinky toe, particularly for conditions like frozen shoulder. If you're seeking a stronger effect, you can use a larger patch on the side where the pain is more intense. For neck pain, place the patch about 2 centimeters below the second and third toes on the sole. This spot is especially beneficial for those who experience stiffness from prolonged desk work or excessive smartphone use. Before applying the foot patch, take a moment to care for your feet. Wash them thoroughly and dry them completely, as any moisture can reduce the patch's effectiveness. Soaking your feet in warm water for about 5 minutes is an excellent way to promote better blood circulation, ensuring the patch works even more efficiently. When choosing a foot patch, it's essential to pick one with the right ingredients: capsaicin, salicylates, and menthol. These ingredients have been proven time and time again to improve circulation, reduce pain, and fight inflammation. You can easily find these patches at your local pharmacy, specifically designed to relieve joint and muscle pain. I find this method of pain relief not just convenient but deeply effective. It's a simple step, but it works wonders. The moment I apply the patch, I can almost feel my body sighing in relief. It's as if my whole body is grateful for that moment of care, and the healing begins to take place immediately. For anyone who suffers from chronic pain, this could be the gentle yet powerful solution you've been waiting for. The best time to apply a foot patch is right before bedtime, and I cannot stress enough how important this timing is. Why? Because it allows the active ingredients to work their magic while your body enters its natural recovery phase overnight. Think about it. Your body is already in rest mode, ready to heal, and this is the perfect opportunity to maximize the effects of the patch. Apply it between 9 and 10 p.m. and let it stay on for a solid 8 to 12 hours. Come morning, simply remove it. But here's a key point to remember. Never, ever leave it on for more than 24 hours. Trust me, your skin needs to breathe, and prolonged contact can lead to irritation. For the first week, I highly recommend applying the patch every single night. After that, you can ease off and use it every other day. Now, I know the waiting game can be frustrating, especially when you're hoping for immediate relief. But let me share something important with you. Most people, after just 3 to 4 days, begin to notice subtle but significant improvements. However, for those battling chronic pain, don't expect miracles overnight. It can take about 3 weeks, or sometimes even longer, for the changes to truly show up. But remember, persistence pays off, and the payoff is worth the wait. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Ms. Margaret Johnson. She's a grandmother in her 80s, and I can't forget what she told me. At first, I didn't feel any change after the first 3 days. I was about ready to give up, but by the 5th day, I could feel a big difference. Now, after 3 months, my pain is almost gone. Hearing her say this was a reminder of how powerful consistency can be. Her words still echo in my mind, reminding me why I believe in this method so much. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Of course, there are a few precautions to keep in mind. If you have diabetes, it's crucial to monitor your feet daily for any changes. If you notice redness, irritation, or anything unusual, reach out to your doctor. And if you have sensitive skin, do yourself a favor and test a small area first before applying the patch to larger areas of your feet. Lastly, never apply the patch on broken or open skin. It's all about being cautious and mindful of your body's needs. But don't stop at just using the foot patch. There are small lifestyle adjustments that can amplify its effects. For 1, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. Water helps to circulate the patch's active ingredients through your system, ensuring you're getting the full benefits. Many older adults forget the power of hydration, and trust me, drinking water during your meals and throughout the day can make all the difference in how well the patch works. Another tip: add a simple exercise to your morning routine, ankle rotations. Just 10 rotations in each direction for both feet. It takes mere seconds, but it increases blood flow to your feet, setting the stage for the patch to do its work. Also, consider massaging your feet with a tennis or golf ball for about a minute. I know it may sound odd, but believe me when I say that it helps. It helps to increase circulation, making the patch even more effective. And let's not forget the power of walking. Start with small 5-minute walks and gradually build up your stamina. Walking isn't just good for your heart, it strengthens your muscles and improves circulation, which means the patch can work its magic even better. Take Mr. George Thompson, a 76-year-old patient, for instance. After combining walking with the foot patch method, he felt an improvement that took his recovery to the next level. But what about your sleep, you ask? Proper sleep position is key, especially for those dealing with knee or back pain. Try sleeping on your side with a pillow placed between your knees. This simple act can help align your spine and reduce pressure on your joints. If neck pain is your issue, make sure your pillow supports your neck in the right way. A small change in your sleeping posture can do wonders for your body's overall comfort. Now, let's tackle some frequently asked questions. First, are there any side effects? In most cases, there are no side effects, but if you have sensitive skin, you might experience some mild itching or redness. If that happens, don't panic. Simply remove the patch, give your skin a break for a couple of days, and then test a smaller area to see how your skin responds. Second, what if foot patches aren't an option for you? No worries. You can still get some benefits by using essential oils. Peppermint, eucalyptus, or lavender oils work wonders when massaged into the soles of your feet before bed. It won't give you quite the same rapid results as the patch, but it can be a solid alternative when you need it. You're probably wondering, how long before you start noticing a difference? Most people begin to feel some relief within 3 to 7 days, but for chronic pain, It could take anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months to see a significant difference. I know it can be discouraging to wait, but remember, every step forward counts. Be patient and stay consistent. You've got this. Lastly, what are the best foot patches? I recommend ones that contain capsaicin, salicylates, and menthol. These ingredients have been proven to relieve joint and muscle pain. Ask your local pharmacy for patches specifically designed to target these areas of discomfort, and they should guide you toward the right choice. The relief road may take time, but the results are worth it. Just remember, consistency is key, and every day brings you one step closer to feeling better. So, what have you learned today? We've covered some really important tips and tricks to help manage and reduce pain using foot patches, lifestyle changes, and simple daily routines. Whether it's staying hydrated, adding a few ankle rotations in the morning, or using a foot patch before bed, these small actions can make a big difference in your health and well-being. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to put into practice in your life after watching this video? Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay updated on all our latest content. Your feedback means a lot to us, and we look forward to hearing how these tips help you live a healthier, pain-free life. Thanks for watching.